Taking us live. Hey everybody, welcome to the Dungeons and Castle Blackmoor. We are at episode 29. We took last week off because it was the holidays and we all had some stuff going on. We need to spend more time with our families and just be, about the real things in our lives, which is pretty awesome. And we got a new follow here. I want to thank folks for that. Thank you so much. Got a new member of the group, and thank you for that. And let's talk a little bit about where we are right now. So the players have um, collected a whole bunch of information up on the surface in the city of Blackmoor. So they're getting a feeling for the involvement of the Egg of Coot. They've been chasing down some information around this group of elves that may or may not have been involved with the background and the history in the past. They've been really trying to figure out how magical energy flows within the dungeons of Castle Blackmoor, and they've encountered all these different factions as they've gone in. So they've run into constructs, they've run into were-rats and rat folk, they've run into spiders and different creatures that, you know, um,
Oh my
seem
goodness, we
allied with
started a
them.
hype train.
We have a hype train. Woohoo! So they've been doing that stuff. And yeah, thank you for subscribing. You're awesome. So they've been dealing with all sorts of different things. So it's been really now about going back into Dungeons of Castle Blackmoor and taking all the information they've collected on the surface and the research they've been doing, whether on the surface, and starting to put these things back together. And the players have established a workshop base on the first level of the dungeon that they're starting to work out of. And they're working on making that more secure and finding a place where they can be safe and rest. And to that end, last time we played, one of the characters, Delbert, has a familiar that he sort of bonded with in the dungeons who was a rat, but has been able to take different forms as the Find Familiar spell's been used with him. So we've made a couple changes to the spell that have been interesting. So that rat, this group of players have been interacting with the rats that have been sort of abandoned on the first level and working with them to sort of establish a relationship, maybe have some sentries, different things. So that's been kind of interesting. Last time the players met with us, they ended up in a really brutal, hard skirmish with a bunch of orcs after breaking through a barrier of constructs that was defending the first level in the basement of the castle, in the dungeons of Castle Blackmoor. So they broke through these constructs, went back and take care of their base, and then ran into a group of orcs that were out sort of on patrol. From what they can tell, had a brutal hard skirmish with them, drove them off, and then went down another stairwell to try and intercept them. And as they passed down to the stairwell, they emptied out into a room at the bottom of a spiral staircase that was filled with spiders. And that's really where we begin the fight. And these are the same sort of creatures they've seen before. It's just slightly different environment in terms of where they are now, as opposed to the spiders they ran into before, which were in almost like hunting packs. This group seems ready and is prepared. That's one thing. Second thing, real quickly, let me just roll through all my table rules. First thing, we're in character, and we prefer to be in character, and we do that all the time. Occasionally, you'll see us be out of character when we're doing things, and that's really in a specific situation where we're dealing with mechanics, and we're trying to work our way through a specific issue related to how the dice are going to roll and play. But in general, you will see the players almost all the time be their character. So, you're going to see Forcelanto be Delbert, you're going to see Matt be Penny, you're going to see Jenna Bink be Jenna Bink, and you're going to see Philip be Idris. They'll stay in character and they'll act that way. And of course, that means that when they have conversations in front of my NPCs are aware of it. So if you talk about scamming the merchant prince in terms of tactics in front of the merchant prince, well, guess what? He knows. And we like that, and it makes for a very good game for us. Second thing we do here is we make all our skill checks in the tower. Now, why do we make our skill checks in the tower? That's so the players respond to the feedback I give them and not the mechanics of the roll. Now, almost all saving throws and literally all attack rolls, those are made out in the open. But skill rolls very specifically for things like perception, for things like persuasion. I almost said diplomacy, 3.5 creep. But for different skill checks, we make those over in the tower for very good reasons. So now something one of my players actually, Penny, asked me to do today is he asked me to, before we started the game, make the D20 of prognostication roll. So we're going to determine how, let's see, we're going to determine how 2021 is going to go because D20 was obviously stereo ones made on a roll with advantage. So here we're going to see what 2021 looks like. 14. Markedly, it will suck less. So there we go. 14 for everybody. 14. All right. So that being said, why don't we all introduce ourselves briefly, talk about what our goals for our characters are today, what we want to try and resolve, and then we will get right into the spiders, huh? All right. Jimmy, you're up to the top of the stream. What are you trying to accomplish today? What would you like to do?
I'm trying to get rid of some spiders in the short term here, and we need to get properly on to level 2. I mean, I guess we are at the moment, but this is our first foray into level 2 of this dungeon, even after 30 episodes. That one out, but I think that's where we're going here. And also, I think Delbert's signature spell is about to come out here.
Scorched innocent spell. That one?
Yes, scorched innocent. That's right.
Scorched. Bravo.
You and I do have the high ground right now.
Penny.
True.
Hi, my name is Matt. I play Penny, and my goal for today's session is not to get eaten by a bunch of spiders.
Outstanding.
I think that's going to be a great roll. And 14 is a solid roll, Tad. Hopefully, from your ears to the energy's eyes out in the multiverse.
Sister Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I play Genevieve, who is my lovely gnome, and I am looking forward to hopefully not getting initiative in such a way that the fireball comes when I'm in a wrong place. I guess that's what I'm going to go for.
Outstanding. Idris.
I finished calculating. It's going to take me 15 turns to get back to the stairs after I take out Delbert and get the seal. So, yeah, my backup plan is currently ready to go. Because if he starts bombing innocents down there, I'm going to know he's turned to the dark side.
Innocent spiders.
Oh, well, there's an innocent catapult. There's an innocent Genabink. There's a somewhat innocent Penny down there.
Penny welcomes the sweet embrace of your innocent burning flames, Delbert. Penny welcomes the embrace.
Idris, let's begin the stream by giving you advantage. Inspiration has occurred. The DM has been amused.
All right. Again, people, there's another sub-economy out there that I'm a fan of playing. It's called Inspiration. Go for it.
Yeah, if you're familiar with games like Fate or the Genesis system or Savage Worlds, the inspiration's been ported over in the 5th edition from those systems for the most part. And I very much believe in using that currency to award the players and give them just a good an opportunity to roleplay like crazy and be rewarded for it. So we are...
Yeah, I was going to say the actual thing he's more worried about than Delbert getting Darth Vader over here is potentially the orcs coming up behind us while we're on the stairs.
That would actually be an amazing channel point item, is giving inspiration to
that's
the players.
true. That would be an excellent item. We should let people in chat give us inspiration.
I think that's a great idea, and I'll make it even less points to get to take inspiration away.
So you're telling me I can mess over the other players in chat?
That's dastardly.
I'm making some more Twitch accounts right now.
All right, spiders.
Did we already roll initiative, or?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Unfortunately, we did. Yeah.
I got you all ready for combat, and then I smiled and said, "And then next week." And yeah, you guys,
Don't worry. There's only one person behind all the spiders. There's one spider in front of you, and then you guys. Then I'm all the way at the bottom. So you're good.
So, what's going on now? You see the big spiders that are sort of on half a square there. This room has got a 15-foot tall ceiling. There's webs on the floor. There's a big clump of webs, Jenabink, you can see over to the left. But you've got large spiders, and you seen these creatures before, but you've got large spiders on the wall to your right and over to your left. So it's not that they are on the ground. They're actually doing that spider climb thing on the wall, and it looks to you like when they're spider climbing on the wall, they are going to only take up about 5 feet worth of space off that wall and have a reach to about 5 feet around them. So as you come around the corner and realize what's going on, you can see those 2 large spiders. You hear the chitter of an ettercap behind you with your passive, and you can attempt an insight check.
I'm going to, I swear.
That damn interface.
Damn
All right.
interface.
So you hear the chitter, but you're not quite certain, and that was only for Jennabank, all right, because of her
Okay,
passive.
well, it was in the tower, so
Yeah.
you can ignore it.
So you wasted your first 20 of the game, by the way.
Oh, damn.
All right. So you can hear an ettercap behind you. All right. Off to your left. Now I need you to make a quick perception check, Jen. This one's actually opposed, and you don't automatically get it. Okay. You see the swarm of spiders coming down the wall in front of you, and these are the size of your fist on average. All right, some of them are a little bit smaller, but it's a swarm of spiders pouring down the wall, and around you consistently you hear a chittering noise, so you hear and behind you from the other cap you hear is it clacks, some of this sound too is it clacks. All right, that being said, top of the order, Giant Spider 6 shoots webs at Genevieve. And the webs hit the floor in front of you, Jen, but they don't get you. And it moves up a little bit. And as it does, there's a door to your right. It's over top of that door, and its head's reared up at you. And you see its spinneret come over its back, and the webs shoot over and hit the wall on the floor next to you. It is now Genevieve and Catapult's turn.
No. No more spiders. Idris, this is bad. I am going to cast Acid Splash. So from my position on the stairs, can I hit Giant Spider 6 with my Warhammer?
Yes, you can. He's right there. All right, rearing in front of you. It's on the wall. It's rearing towards you. It's well within your reach. You're right there with it if you want to. Your Warhammer comes around and strikes the thing on its leg as it's sort of reaching out towards you and bats it aside. You hear it crack and ichor falls off the limb. All right.
No more spiders.
Your second strike catches it square on the forehead where its eyes are, and you crush its skull in. It drops down on the floor in pool of black ichor seeps around it.
I am going to finish my movement by climbing high enough that I can still see the ettercap, but no,
Once you step out of, in terms of line of sight, Jen, once you leave that square, you can't see anything. This is it's like a tube coming down. All right, the stairs.
Okay, all right. In that case, I'm going to stay on the stairs so I can quickly escape, but I'm then going to encourage Catapult to actually, no, I am going to climb up the stairs 10 feet, realizing I'm losing my line of sight.
Okay.
But my bonus action before I do so is going to be to instruct Catapult to attack the other cap.
So you are going into Catapult space, and Catapult is going after the other cap. Is that what you're doing?
Correct. Yeah,
right.
we'll switch locations.
All right, go ahead and move. Catapult into position.
Okay.
All right, you are in webs if you go there. All right, let me give you some notes on webs.
Yeah, tell me where the webs are not. I'm assuming they're the webs or not.
If you see it on the map, there's webs.
Okay.
All right, it's going to be a dexterity check to get through it, and then a strength check to pull out of it, and it counts as difficult terrain. So if you physically go into the webs, that's what you're up against. But from there, you're not webbed.
Okay.
All right, so go ahead and let him make his attack, or her make her attack. All right,
Hey.
and the Eder cap hisses as it comes up on her. All right, our catapult and Jettabink done?
Correct.
Delbert, you're up. And Jettabink has moved back to here, is that correct?
I've moved up the stairs. I didn't know how to represent that in your current pattern.
Yeah, I just moved you up. Now, what I'm going to do here for Delbert, Delbert, you are technically there, but you're up the stairs. Can you see how that's working spatially?
Yes.
Idris, you're
So-
technically
do I have-
there, but you have to go. You're up the stairs also. Go ahead.
Do I have line of sight on
No,
anything in this room?
no. What's going on right now is you're in a tube, a stone tube, right? And you just heard Jettabink scream, "Spiders! Spiders!" and backtrack up around the after she strung. She hit something, and you see her move up. As she moves up, you see a surge as Catapult rushes out into the room. So you don't have line of sight on anything right now.
Okay. And there's no way for me to move down to where I do have line of sight?
You can. It's from where you are. It's 15-foot move from being above to being right there. And if you're,
Okay.
do you do that?
Will I be blocking people trying to retreat?
It depends on their move. Catapult has a 40-foot move, so Catapult could get past you and up the stairs. You'll have to keep track of some of your friends, though.
Okay. I'm going to move down the 15 feet.
All right, you're there.
I'm going to cast a flaming sphere. And I'm going to drop it right.
Now, you can't see the other cap, but you can see the giant spider and the littler spider behind it.
Okay. So I'm going to drop it right here on. Hang on. I didn't mean to do that sideways, so let's try and fix it a little bit. I swear it has a handle on it somewhere.
Not a problem.
There we go. So I'm going to drop it right on top of these guys.
Right on top of the swarm.
Right on
Alright.
top of the swarm.
Very good. Do it.
Okay. Let me pop that up here for a second. When I cast it, they take damage on the end of the turn.
Okay.
All right. So
The webs start burning. So, and you can see that the stairs continue to wind down past you, below you, off to your right. And so you could continue down below the stairs. To answer your question, there's space below the stairs if you chose to go there also. Because it's doing this.
with that in place, I'm going to move back up the stairs and hang out in the spot that I was before.
All right, so you whip back up around the corner. Very good.
I went back up around the corner, yes.
And I don't think you put the actual save on the spider. You dropped the DC.
That's true. I just cast the spell, and the spiders will save from being in the spot.
Cool.
At the end of the turn, so.
All right, off to Penny.
All right. I'm gonna move to here, and from here can I see the Eder cap?
Yes, you can. No problem at all.
All right. I'm going to, as a bonus action, move my Hunter's Mark to the Eder cap, and then I'm going to take some aim with some sharpshootiness and shoot at it. All right, this is the first. We'll hit for that. And then my second attack. This will hit for that. And then I will, for my last attack, that Dread Ambusher one, I'm going to, from here, can I see the giant spider, number 17?
Yes.
Okay, I will take my last shot at that. And this is not going to be with Hunter's Mark, because that's going on the other guy now. All right. Wait. Let me do this. And let's attack. So that will hit for this, the Dread Ambush.
Ooh, very nice, Matt.
All right, and then I have, that was 15 feet, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I guess I'll be, Delbert went down, right? Or did he go back up?
You can go down if you want to.
Did Delbert go down or did he go up?
He went back up.
Okay. And you're in that square, Delbert?
Yes, he is okay. Actually physically farther back one, because I think technically Idris was in that square.
Okay.
Yeah, I just moved myself in case people were trying to move on the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm basically getting out of the way so that people can move. So.
Oh, well, if they're actively in all three of those squares, then I do not have the movement to get up. So be done.
All right. So
to be fair, Idris is actually a level up. So
if he's a level
not
up
in the stairwell.
Oh, if he's a level up, then I can get into that square behind Jen.
Okay.
Because I have movement for that, but I don't know how we're going to display. All right.
Yeah, I never went down the stairs yet.
Okay. All right. Then
I'll just put him over here then.
All right. Because Jen's got armor and a shield and stuff, and she's way less squishy.
All right,
Yeah, only
Catapult.
my AC wasn't one lower.
Catapult is restrained at this point as he's globbed with webs.
And gnomes taste better to spiders than Dokrais.
They like the juice.
Oh, man.
All right. A giant spider takes a chomp on Catapult. You hear a crunching sound from below. And Catapult is not impacted by the poison, which is a little bit corrosive at all. Okay, Idris. Things have been happening. What are you doing?
It sounds like they're doing. Did they say what was down there? There's just a lot of spiders.
You heard Jenabink yelled, "Spiders, spiders!" and she smashed one of them. You heard it crack, and then she fled back up the stairs. You seen Delbert run down, cast a spell, and come back up. You heard the spell being cast, and you saw Penny go down, snipe, and head back up.
How many steps to get to that open spot?
Where you are now, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be 25 feet worth of move to get to that open spot.
Okay.
And then you'd have 5 feet of move left, and you could step into the square.
Screwed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So going. Okay. So if I go down, the square underneath Delbert is further down, right?
Right. So it'd be 4 squares to the one directly in front of Jenabink, 5 squares to the one directly underneath Delbert.
Cool. Gotcha. All right. I'm going to move down here.
Okay.
I assume I can swing on Giant Spider 11.
No, that's a solid wall. You have to leave the tube to be able to attack.
Oh, so it is. Okay, it's not open. Never mind.
Yeah.
Go work, guys. Keep it up. I'm done.
All right. Idris is just like, damn.
That line is the tube exit, right? The purple line I just drew.
Yes, right there.
Oh,
That line is exactly it.
all right, cool.
Gotcha. Okay. Yep, that's it for me.
All right. Jetabank, there's spiders all over you. And you are hit.
How? I went up this tube.
Yeah.
They followed me up the tube?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it came right off the wall, ran across the wall, went all the way up after you. They're swarm of spiders pursuing meat. And you take some damage from them. And they're all over you. They're getting into your armor. They're biting you, the whole 9 yards. And second swarm. Will not make an attack, but travels to there.
Do they take damage from the sphere, or is that on Delbert's turn?
That's on their turn at the end. But they were also in flaming web, so I don't know how you want to handle that.
Let's look at Flaming Sphere, because I'm not totally certain.
When they end their turn in the sphere within 5 feet of it, they take damage. Or if Delbert, that's what I was asking him last turn, if they were going to take damage, because as a bonus action, you can also, when you create the sphere, ram it into something, and it does damage.
Okay.
So they probably should have taken damage last round from the
something should have.
Yeah, from the ram when it popped up.
I can roll the damage.
Yeah, so pick one of them.
All right.
I'm gonna move me so you don't accidentally target me.
It would be actually hit the swarm because the spiders moved, and I don't want to retcon that. All right, so you've hit them. That swarm takes 7, so one of the swarms is taking damage. The one that's on you right now, Penny, has got some char marks on it. It's definitely taken some hurt. All right, and I'm going to move Penny back on top into that square. All right, round 2, top of the order. Catapult is currently restrained, Jen.
Okay. So for my turn, I'm going to pop down or no, I don't have to move anywhere. I'm going to hit this damn swarm that's on top of me. Stupid swarm. Which swarm is that on top of me?
It is
number 8.
8, yeah.
Okay, because yeah, it being stacked like that, it's not telling me. All right, so I'm going to hit that.
There you go. I moved it so you can get to it. Whiff.
Whiff. But I get a second attack.
You do.
Also a whiff, I think.
You hit?
No, I hit. Barely. Whee. Too many things. Too many things. Hey.
Squishy.
Happy. Squishy. Unhappy. It's dope at spiders. And then catapult. From where catapult is going to stand.
Catapult is restrained.
Yeah, catapult is restrained. That just means he can't move. He's still gonna attack.
Yeah, he's a DC 12 right now to burst it if you want to, or he can fight from it.
No, he's gonna fight from it because otherwise he basically loses his turn just to get out of it. Actually, if catapult burns the webs that he's in, will that free him?
Yeah, you could do that.
All right, then I'm going to burning hands toward the giant spider.
Okay.
So, okay. Does burning hands do any damage if they succeed?
Yeah, it does half.
Yes, it's half. Okay.
I just psyched myself out with wrong addition rules.
Oh man, it's
I'm
not.
like, I can't.
That spider's not looking good at all, Jen. All right.
Okay. And otherwise, Catapult will hold his own because he is restrained.
All right. Delbert, you're up. You
All
have
right.
you'll have to descend the stairs to have line of sight to move your sphere.
Do I have to have line of sight to move it?
I believe you do. Otherwise, how do you know where to move it? DM's ruled move.
All right. So can I move down the stairs? Or is there people in the way?
There is a spider swarm in the way, but the way swarms work is you can move through them. They only get an attack on their turn now.
Okay. Then I will come down the stairs and move my flame on top of medium spider here, ramming it into him as a bonus action. In a second, I'm going to find the spell and do the thing.
Do the thing.
I'm doing the thing.
Do the thing.
Because fire is absolutely an appropriate response to
Now,
spiders of any size.
these the webs are getting pretty thick in here. All right, the smoke from the webs is actually pretty damn nasty at this point.
Okay. I'm gonna give that guy some extra love.
Okay.
With my actual action, I'm going to light up his life a little more with a chromatic orb.
Do so. Bang. Bounces off the
Bam.
wall.
All right. Okay. I'll move over here if I'm all the way down the stairs.
All
Is
right.
that true?
It is, yes. All right.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a, you have to make a constitution check because there's the smoke in here is starting to get fairly thick.
Okay, I can do that.
All right. You cough a little bit, but you're able to tolerate it.
Okay.
In the well, the smoke is, in this actual stairway. You can smell the smoke, but it's not thick. It's starting to seep in, you can tell, but it's not thick in the tube right now.
Okay.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do, or are you all set?
I'm all set. I'm looking for targets of opportunity here and just doing the Delbert thing, assessing the battlefield and trying to come up with a plan.
Roger that. So, Penny, you're up.
Okay, Penny is gonna move. If I can grab her and not the swarm. All right. Over here, and I will, as a bonus action, put my hunter's mark on the swarm number 8 and shoot at that. I'm going to sharpshooter as well.
All right. You're behind the wall. If you move to there, you're going to have to move out into the room.
What, I'm shooting at the swarm that's on top of Genebink.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
Got it. Sorry.
Yeah. That'll hit for this. And then I'll shoot it a second time. That'll hit for this.
All right, Jenna Bank. You, between you and Penny, the spiders that are all over you, dissipate. They're done. All right.
I'm making sure I wedge them through right past either side of Jen too, not hit her face or anything. let her
That's
know that
right.
I'm there, and then I will move out next to Delbert over here.
Okay, very good. All right. Let's see. Go ahead and make an attack of opportunity, Jen. Against the medium spider. It wants to get out of the
That's
burning
medium.
web.
Oh, but why?
Because it's a burning web. No, not you. Not you, Jen.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you mean the cat?
Right.
Okay. Well, you see, you didn't specify that.
Yeah. Well, you
So
know,
take off the 14 damage.
I did.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead and attack
They're-
with catapult.
I don't know why.
Because he's he's no longer
Oh, he's
restrained.
restrained.
It hit. Go ahead.
So yeah, should have hit then. There we go. That's a nice hit.
It is. All right. Okay. Spider whips over here, and we'll go after. Actually, yeah. We're on the corner. Go after Penny. And crits.
But gnomes taste way better.
Can't get to the gnome. And actually, the crays are nice and tasty, too. Not a ton of damage. Let's see if you make a con save. You do not make your con save. And you take poison damage.
I'm going to use inspiration on that real quick.
Welcome to the
Go
world
right
of
ahead.
Idris.
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, actually, I'm not going to use inspiration. I can't roll a 1.
Oh, roll again. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
He's gonna
And then-
roll a 1.
And then I'm going to use inspiration because I failed anyways. Actually, I'm going to use a hero point.
All right, go for it.
We'll use a hero point.
Can you
that's a
roll
good-
1s on d6s?
You
Yes.
can. But I did not.
Am that hero.
You make your save by 2. And you don't take, and you're not paralyzed and taking additional damage. Congratulations.
Because I'm a Dokrai, and we're lucky like that.
That's right.
And I'm a hero, apparently.
All right, so the giant spider is going to keep attacking catapult and misses that time. And Idris.
Idris thought he was in a different multiverse where you can't attack swarms with physical attacks. Wrong edition of the dungeon. Totally was like, yo, why y'all fighting swarms? Realizes his mistake, because of all this multiverse traveling BS. And rolls up on this swarm of insects on the stairs, drops his hex that's still there from the orc fight onto it, and he's gonna take a swing on it. Oh, do I have the higher ground against them because I'm higher up on the stairs?
You're not right there. You're flat up. You're straight out with a level with him.
Okay.
Oh, hold it. You're attacking the swarm. Was that a good idea, higher ground, or a bad idea? I think it was a bad idea.
I believe Star Wars. It was a great idea.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get rid of it, let me just use it this one last time.
All right, use it one
It's
last time.
over, Anakin.
All right. What is that? +5 or advantage or some awesomeness?
It's
Another
advantage.
scene that also
man.
ended in fire and mutilation.
That's right.
Right. Here we
Saying
go. I come
works.
from higher ground. Oh, perfect. Look at that. I got one extra to hit him. Needed it. Bring it down on him barely. Kind of swatted them like a magic fly swatter knife. Hit him with the flat of the blade and give him some nice physical damage plus some. Oh, what did they resist?
It's slashing.
Oh, there you go. That's good enough. Just gotta scrape them and realize they're not really scraping that great.
The Warhammer does really well against them. Buggy squish.
Yep, that's why she's in the front right now.
Hey, anything else you'd like to do, sir? All right.
No, I'm good.
Let's see. That group of spiders is... You hit it. Jenabink didn't, so I'll go after you.
Can't touch this armor.
I probably can't. It's worms all over you to no effect.
It's like,
Top of the order, round 4. We are at Catapult and Jenabink. Jenabink, would you like to smash bugs that are all over Idris with your Warhammer?
I would. Let's go for some precision bug slashing.
This is how my character died in another campaign. Bludgeoning attacks.
Well,
Delbert, inspiration for that comment?
All right. By Delbert, I assume you meant me, so I'll accept the inspiration on my
No,
behalf.
no. It's not you. Delbert posted in chat. Delbert's latest business venture, preemptive creation services. The DM believes that is worth inspiration. All right. Does Jen
Hi.
performs exterminator role and squishes a bunch of bugs? Is this correct?
This is correct. Catapult will then do his job and hit the giant spider. Yeah, okay. Oh, why did I do that? I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. User interface error. No one's
Dead.
shocked.
Catapult grabs it in its jaws by the back of its shoulder, up by it hinges up next to its neck, bites down and smashes against the wall. Ichor spurts all over him and the wall. Genevieve is attacked. Catapult is attacked. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I will also direct. Yeah, I'm going to direct Catapult to go over to the other spider. I will come down the stairs a little bit behind Idris.
Catapult would have to move through the burning webs to go that way.
Then Catapult will move not through the burning webs and go up this way. How's that?
That works. All right, so Catapult's there. Genevieve has come down the stairs.
Jenna, I think I'm actually above you because the swarm went up to Penny. So I'm actually above you.
Yeah.
Okay. If that's the case, then actually I'm going to end up going. I hate to say this. I'm going to be under Idris.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so sorry to everyone. I am sorry for setting that up.
The place where no woman wants to be.
But always find themselves.
Okay, enough of that. I got to do it. I mean, go ahead, Jenna Bink, Edris, take inspiration. I mean, when you can make
I have the full power.
So when the two of you can tag team mode, keep me from talking for 30 seconds, you earned it. All right, so Delbert, you are up.
Okay, so I'm going to grab this little flaming sphere and roll it on over here to the giant spider. Actually, I'm gonna move it just slightly. Instead of putting it on the spider, I'm gonna put it within 5 feet of the spider, and that way, Catapult and Penny won't have to move in order to avoid getting burned.
He almost burned all three of you.
Jenna Bink, does Catapult breathe or have any sort of ventilation system?
No, I mean, he's immune. So if you consider smoke a poison, he's immune to poison.
Awesome. Smoke, I'm considering a poison. He's in good shape.
Flaming sphere. So then I'm going to go ahead and ram it into the spider.
Do so.
Yeah, let's do that. The spider ram. Here we go. Skadoosh!
Oh, it pops when you cook it. Sort of.
Very gently.
All right.
Gently scorched.
Yeah.
And
it goes
measure.
It goes up the wall.
For good measure, I'm just gonna, toll it a little bit. Oh, and it takes it.
And it's damaged.
That's 2d12. Yes. Holy
yeah!
Somebody's going to need to bring a whole F-load of dimes.
It pops it actually doesn't pop when you cook it, but when it runs up the wall and the bell rings over top of it, poof. All right.
That's how you know it's dinner time.
I'm going to move back a little bit to give people enough room to...
Hang on. I need Catapult, Jenna Pink, and Penny to make a reflex save.
Reflex for...
You're next to the flaming sphere.
No, for the Ichor.
For the Ichor, absolutely. Because it exploded.
Poison time.
All right, so everybody manages to jump back away from the splattering ichor as the exploding spider spews its innards all over the floor and wall. Are you leaving the flaming sphere there, or are you letting it drop?
I'm gonna let it drop.
You
All
know,
right.
you hear from up top, burn out the webs while you can.
Well, the webs are burning out. And
All
now
of them.
it's because they once you set them on fire, they catch. Now the
I've
ones up
pretty much gone around the room at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's some webs on the ceiling that haven't burned, but everything that's on the ground and clumped has burned. However,
I tell them burn it all. All.
can you move the web? You can't move a burning sphere up a wall.
It can jump, yeah. Actually, I think you
Oh,
can.
it can. Okay, double
Yeah, I'm
check
pretty
it.
sure it can jump up to 30 feet. You can jump
Yeah.
over barriers up to 5 feet tall and jump it across 10-foot wide feet pits.
Oh, okay, cool. So, and you guys are going to keep it away from it. So we're going to let it scorch the rest of the webs. Here's the thing, though. All right,
Follow the bouncing ball.
very, very quickly. It's thick and choking in here. All right.
Can we crack a door?
Oh, yes, you can. Would you like to open the door?
We could just go down because the smoke goes up.
That's true. That's true.
That could be worse. Well, can we go just
You can
slightly
just
down?
hang out down there. Yeah, just hang
Yeah,
out.
can we just go slightly down? Does it look like there's another opening right below?
Yeah, I mean, you can follow the stairs down. After the first turn, you see that there's spider webs that pack the stairwell. So it looks like they've just packed the stairwell with spider webs.
You have not downloaded this content yet.
So
we
could just hang out there and let the smokes.
I could have a catapult open the door for us.
Yeah, you could.
It would not be graceful. I did not program him with thumbs, but I could get him to open the door.
Well,
All
are
right,
there 2 doors
I need-
or 3 doors?
As you guys are coordinating this and having this happen, I need everybody to give me a con save. And the smoke is so thick as you guys are trying to work through this. Once you set it on fire, there's a chance of getting a fatigue level.
Does
Idris is fine, and you don't have to make these in the tower.
does Penny get advantage because she's got a face covering? Face
No.
mask?
No.
Oh, I get to re-roll again. This Dokray thing is paying off.
It has.
Not with
That-
that.
that you roll it too.
I'm gonna burn advantage. Man, my dice are not hot.
Matt, do you want to go back to 2020?
For real. All right. I guess we're settling on an 11.
You got a level of fatigue. Delbert, go ahead and roll.
Sorry. Rolling con save again.
Yeah.
Yes.
What would be happening? And Delbert, you could either use inspiration or a hero point. You're very close.
Then I will use a hero point because I don't use hero points nearly enough, and let's do that.
Woohoo! Thanks for the follow. All right. Now,
Hero point. Yeah, that's not quick foot, but it's all good. There. Now I'll be rolling as Delbert again.
all right.
You
So,
can keep the number, but now it'll say Delbert when I roll.
Penny, you've picked up one level of exhaustion from the coughing fit you just had. Now, you were blinded and poisoned when you were in the smoke, but as everybody pulled you down the stairs out of the way, that immediately went away. So once you're out of the smoke, you're okay. But has anybody here ever suffered from any smoke inhalation? Have you ever been exposed to that?
I have burned spider webs. They do not smoke, but
Well,
I've-
these do because they've got a whole bunch of crap in them. So, but if you've had any smoke inhalation, you get a burning sort of scarred sensation in your lungs, and it makes you short-winded for about a day or so. And the worse the smoke inhalation is, the more damage your lung takes, the harder it is. So you've got what's called a mild case of smoke inhalation. The way smoke inhalation works in 5e, using the rules that I found, is that you get levels of exhaustion until you die from it. So if you accumulate 5 levels of exhaustion, you're dead. All right, so that's just a way to keep in mind.
It's on your 6th when you die.
Right, on your 6th. Now, you're based on what you just saw, you're absolutely certain that if you set the webs below you on fire, it would be bad, bad, bad news. But what happened when Catapult opens the door is it takes a while for the smoke to clear, but it's going up above you out of the way. And let me dial the room up a little bit, and I'll show you the hallway out in front of you.
And there's like 3 ways out of here, right?
Well, yeah, there is doors to your south, doors to the right, and then doors over on the L section. So yeah, there's a bunch of doors out here. I assumed it was going to be the closest doors. That was just what I assumed.
Oh yeah,
That's
the only reason I
correct.
asked was how many are
Yeah.
doors versus just like archways, if they were archways.
No, there's no empty archways. They're all doors.
Cool. All right.
All right. So smoke dissipates. It's a pretty nasty threat. What would y'all like to do?
Penny, are you okay? You seem like that was hard for you.
Just got a little bit of the black lung, you know.
Oh, I figured all Docre just like had that in life. Is that not true? Is that not a Rachel thing?
No, no, just a little bit of the lung stuff.
Okay. Should I do that thing where I investigate and look for research, and you tell me they're actually traps?
Yeah, yes, that'd be great.
Okay.
Man, it smells like Dokray farts in here.
Did we do
I'm
knowledge?
gonna cast prestidigitation and just like pull air from the floor up toward my face. You know, little bursts of like wind. You know, pulling it up.
Actually, Hyphonian farts much smellier.
So,
well, you would have a better angle on that.
Quickfoot says, "No, I have to disagree with you on this." As he comes down the stairs, I, in my previous form, was a connoisseur of passing wind, and I got to tell you, I've had to run away from you a couple times, Penny. That's all I'm saying.
These spiders, are they considered knowledge nature?
They are.
Okay, I want to roll on them.
Believe it or not, Idris, these are spiders. You're not familiar with the species, though. And one of the interesting things about the swarm, as you're looking at it, is the species it's all sorts of different species, right? So normally when you're dealing with a spider swarm, it's all house spiders, it's all an indigenous population. This is all sorts of different stuff, and some things that, you know, maybe they're a spider equivalent, maybe, but they aren't a spider as you understand it. So it's got 12 legs instead of 8. So there's all sorts of different bizarre species and types of spiders, probably 40 different types of spiders that you can see smeared, smushed, crashed. So
the bigger ones have a symbol like behind like their eyes or whatever on the back of that head thing.
Yes, as a matter of fact, they do. So you will note, however, that when you look at the ettercap, the ettercap has a bloody, right? Ichor-coated scar where the symbol would normally be. So it looks
fresh.
like, go ahead and make a medicine check with disadvantage, because you could see it, but it's not your expertise and it's not your species.
I was going to ask about the symbols. I was less cared about the species, more cared about the symbols.
Symbols. Hang on a sec.
Well, I did knowledge nature because I was wondering if my roll was good enough, would I know certain things that I wanted to ask Dad.
You rolled very well. It's unusual for you to,
crack a book every once in a while.
It's true.
So Idris is like, hey, you know, you really need to watch out for these webs because that's how they can communicate. You got to stay out of them.
Give me a second, Jen. I'll pull up the symbol for you.
Okay.
You know, Jinnabink, if you put a saddle on one of these guys, you'd have a great mount.
That's what the Hirsch Paladin said.
Do you mean the spiders?
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. Spiders are. Did you not remember when we were just investigating some nice barrels of wine and the spiders jumped out at us for no apparent reason? And now I've got who knows how many spider carcasses because I had to essentially hit myself in the face with my own warhammer who smushed them? No, I am never using a spider as a mount.
Actually,
It was
I shot them off you, but yeah, you are still covered in carcasses all over. And there's like one that's still kind of squirming right by the side of your neck. I think it's dead.
I'm not saying you didn't help Penny, but I also had to hit some of them off myself too, and I hit some of them off of Idris. And quite honestly, the bigger ones are better in some respects. But
that one is
no.
still swarming like right there. You should. Yeah. Oh, you got it.
Idris, you rolled well again. This looks like it was a burn. So somebody took a hot piece of metal, all right, and seared the symbol off the back of its neck. The rest of them are showing a symbol of Rollin.
Okay. Seared it off, you said?
Yes, looks like heat was used in some way to remove that symbol.
Cool.
So the Ettercap had it burned off, but the rest of the spiders had the railing symbol?
Yes.
Okay.
That's new. You should take notes on that.
All right, were we going to investigate the room for traps?
Yes.
All right, you're going to do that with advantage. Penny, you're helping, right?
Correct. Yeah.
Excellent. Oh, you guys go over the room with a fine-tooth comb. You don't think that there's any traps. You do hear lot of skittering noise on the other side of this door here. All right, there's a lot of motion on the other side of that.
More spiders that way, probably. Not as many spiders this way. No traps, and no further interesting research, sadly.
So that way then?
To the left?
Well, I was thinking not near the spiders.
What are you chewing on?
Yeah, not spiders is probably good.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to peek Penny, so the door is clearly very, very open thanks to catapult, and I didn't detect any traps. Do you want to maybe peek down that hallway and shoot things in case?
Well, I'm a little coffee right now. Why don't you just look down the hallway?
My job responsibilities are expanding, and I'm not detecting additional payment or respect.
What, now you care about money and stuff? What happened to the just wanting research and science?
Well, I do want research in science, but I also respect the things you've taught me, like sticking my head out and getting shot are bad.
Yeah, I mean, but don't get shot then.
Not getting shot is a good idea.
Yeah, try to if you're gonna shoot you in the face, try and move your face from where they're shooting you.
So, Jenabink, Quickfoot rolls around your leg and says, I think what he's saying is it's better that you get shot than he does.
Yes, I understood that translation. Thank you.
And I'm a she. I know it's hard for you cat, mouse, rat things, whatever, to understand gender and that things.
Familia.
Thing that used to spend its days pumping other things that looked exactly like it than a giant ball. Yeah.
I was never a decry.
No, I'm talking about rats. Thank you. Obviously your intellect did carry over from your previous form.
So
This is a great conversation you guys are having while she's in the hall and you guys are on the stairs.
all right, you have to the north of you, Jen. Let me pull this map out a little bit. Through the stairways, you can see some more spider webs and a pillar. And you can see
Gilbert's greatest hits.
Is it one of those pillars?
Yeah, is it one of those pillars?
No, this looks more. Go ahead and give me just a straight in check because you're an artificer.
These are Corinthian.
It's absolutely totally structural from what you can see. I mean, it could have some magical enchantments, but the thing about the last ones is they didn't perform a structural function, right? It was only a 10-foot high ceiling, and it didn't need the pillars as closely packed as they were. This one clearly has a structural function. It's carrying weight.
And so those doors to the north are open.
Yeah, they are open just as you see them.
Okay. And then as I look down the hallway, the other sets of doors are closed?
They are.
Okay.
There is, just so you know, because I think Catapult's sitting on it, there's a door directly across from you.
Mhm.
There's a door down about 30 feet down on your left. Opposite, there's another door, and there's a set of double doors down in front of you.
Yeah, I caught that. I'm going to go up to these double doors and try to look a little further into that room and see if there's any actual spiders in the webs.
Well, you have dark vision, right?
I do.
All right, and we don't have to worry about light anymore, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
All right.
Delbert has become one of us.
One of us.
Dispel magic at the right time is going to be so much fun for me.
For Delbert.
For Delbert, yeah.
The rest of us don't really care. Okay, so it looks like there's a hallway that goes further, and there's a door to the west.
Yeah, and you see just on the edge of your vision, you see there's another pillar there.
Better living through magical enhancement. That's all I got to say.
Hey, Idris, are you in the stairway? Or are you high?
Yeah,
or
I'm
low?
in the stairway.
Go ahead and give me a perception check in the tower, please.
That's better something else through magical enhancement. That's a
anything is
totally different
Okay.
conversation.
That's an enlarged spell, yo.
If anything is coming down those stairs, they also better have multiple levels of exhaustion from the smoke.
Absolutely, totally
saying.
true.
Just saying.
So, yeah.
Penny, there's pillars, but they don't look like
Don't
those
touch.
kind of pillars. I'm not gonna. I'm just telling you about the pillars.
I know. I don't care what they look like. Just I know what happened last time you touched the pillows, and this thing came out and it tried to eat off faces, and it looked all terrible.
Okay. The rest of you, not counting Catapult, go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, I already have disadvantage at them, so that's perfect.
Perception.
With disadvantage.
How did I add exhaustion to Penny?
I added exhaustion to Penny. You didn't.
He
Okay.
probably had you targeted, and
Yeah.
Ah,
he did
okay.
uh,
All right. Okay, so long story short, because Jenabink made it, Jenabink, the air current is flowing at a faster rate now. So the only way that would happen, based on how you understand it, is the air is flowing past you, all right now. So there's definitely airflow in this direction with the door open, and it increased slightly. Only when that would happen is if there's been an additional door or additional, more draw up through the plume behind you. So
I think there are things moving on the stairs. The airflow changed out of that room slightly. None of the other doors opened. So, Idris, you might want to watch out for those orc things again. Yes.
Or it may just be me on the stairs. You never know.
You don't move that quickly. Penny, do you think we should go into this room more, or what? What do you think we should do?
well, I mean, if this thing's coming up behind us, maybe we should like try and ambush them, like we were kind of ambushed in this room, and kill them
So,
if they're trying.
If that's the case, Dad, I'm gonna go down the stairwell to the bottom step, the one right below. Because how you step
Right.
down one, and that's where I'll be.
all right, so you go down around the curve to hide.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Now that that's been pointed out to you, go ahead and make
And I go, hey guys, let's go down another level really loud.
Go ahead and make another perception check.
So maybe we want to get in that room and like wait for the things to come out, and then
Okay.
murder them.
I mean, I'm okay with that. We have to be very patient, unfortunately.
Oh, well, patience is one of your many virtues, right?
No, as a matter of fact, I've been told that I'm not very patient. It sometimes does hinder my experimental processes, but I do try to improve upon myself at all times.
Oh, okay. Well, let's improve while we take up a spot to wait for things coming down and hopefully kill them.
All right, I'm going to stand like next to the opening of the tube so I can't be seen until you're out of the tube, essentially.
Okay. All right, so you guys all sort of move into position there. All right. Smoke really starts to thin out now. All right, pretty much all drained out. It takes about 10 minutes for that to occur. And let's see. Idris, you can give me another perception check.
Alrighty.
I'll give you my stealth check as well, Ted.
All right. Genevink, you're standing right there, right?
I'm standing right there.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. Genevink, there is orc standing around the corner of the doorway. He's got a short sword in his hand and a dagger in his other hand. He's just looking around the corner, and you see him sniff. All right, and he's just listening.
I'm going to essentially ready an action to hit him if he takes a step forward,
All right.
or if he appears to see me, essentially.
And he starts to fade back up the stairways. And you
All
hear...
it should be smelling is burnt web.
Yeah.
Right. So he backs back up. Now, Genevink, go ahead and... well, you made a pretty good perception check. So he was wearing leather armor. He was wearing soft boots. He wasn't wearing heavy armor at all. And he was almost perfectly silent. So this wasn't an orc from the group that you saw before. This looked like he might have been a scout or on recon. So, he shows enough of him that you can see his armor, the side of his body, and the weapons he's got out. He sniffs and he backs up.
Did he have a little cough in his lung?
So he did not, because when he opened the door, they just bailed away from the smoke. But there was a chance that Idris could have heard somebody coughing. But anyhow, he's pulled back. What are you doing?
I am waiting at least 5 minutes before I do anything.
All right.
Once that 5 minutes has elapsed, I will talk to Penny or the rest of the group, really.
All right.
Just a reminder, out of character. Didn't Penny teach you some sign language stuff?
A little. I mean, I know and the hold up and all that, but that's probably as much as she's been able to teach me.
Yeah,
I really need to invest more time in teaching you guys sign language.
Most likely.
I would say that's absolutely totally possible. You just have to spend time in between sessions doing that. That's how you pick up another language. All right, so I'm going to let Genevink and Penny go ahead and give me a perception check with disadvantage.
You already have disadvantage in every skill check. I'm loving these disadvantage things. You can keep saying this for the rest of the session, Ted.
No problem. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Damn. Genevink and Penny. You hear the sounds of orcish voices down here, probably through the door. They got enough muffled to them. Hear somebody curse and a couple things being said.
I look at Penny and I point in the direction I hear the sound.
Now she remembers how to use the pointer finger.
Yeah, I hear them too. There's a wall between us and them. You can speak softly and they're not going to hear us. But let's go see if they're coming through the door yet, and maybe we can ambush them out there.
You always yell at me for being loud in the dungeon.
Yeah, if we whisper, we're not being loud.
You first.
I am whispering right now. What do you want me to do? Scream?
I'm walking out to the hallway.
All right, folks, what are we doing? Is that where we are?
That's where I am. I'm going to slowly proceed investigating for any traps as I make my way down the hallway.
All right, is that where everybody... Okay. Give me a investigation check as you move down the hallway.
I will be aiding as well.
Okay. Go up beside her then.
Okay, then Idris move. Idris move. There you
Beside her.
go. I am beside her. I'm 5 feet.
All right, fine. Okay. Move yourself forward another 5 feet. Make your roll. And there doesn't appear to be any traps here, and you can definitely hear a discussion going on the other side of this room and other side of this door.
Yeah, so I'm going to keep inching up that way until I get.
The door opens. Back yourself up.
Okay, so I get to hear.
Yeah, and move up Jenna or move up everybody else in sync with you. All right. And we will close up on this.
Is that where Idris is? Did he move up with us or no?
Yeah, Idris did.
I'll move up. Sorry, just having
Yeah.
a little trouble here.
And oops. Sorry, excuse me a second here.
I'm assuming you want initiative.
Yeah, go ahead, roll.
All right, I moved up 3 whole notches to still be at the bottom.
All right, folks. That's what you see. Getting them totally on the grid now. All right, group of orcs directly in front of you. All right, they open the door and they are startled and technically surprised. You will all get a single action. Penny?
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to open up on these orcs then, because they look startled and potentially hostile. So when you say a single action, like one that includes our multiple attacks, or
Yeah, surprise rules in 5e.
you get one action, no bonuses, no reactions, and all that stuff.
Right, right.
All right.
So if your action is multiple attacks, go for it.
All right. I will shoot at the Battleborn then, guy in the back, and I'm going to sharpshooter.
These are not the same orcs you encountered before. You're fairly certain of it.
They appear hostile, though.
They definitely appear hostile. They were coming with their weapons drawn.
All right. Well,
These aren't the orcs we want, but they're the orcs we deserve.
all right. That'll hit him for this. I really need to fix that. All right. My second attack. That'll hit him for this. And then my Dread Ambusher for first round of combat. Put that on. All right. Oh, I will re-roll my 1, actually, on him. So 20 will hit. And I'll give you my Dread Ambush.
All right, he goes down.
and then I'll back up to here. Actually, yeah, you still have move on the surprise, right? Let me double check
No.
that. But
Nope.
no?
Nope. You get one action. You choose to shoot and not move.
All right.
All right. Go through my orcs. Catapult technically should be with Genebink, so I'm going to readjust that initiative to 7. To 7. All right, Delbert, you're up.
Okay, and I can move past Penny.
You can move or you can cast. It's a surprise
Okay.
round. You get one action.
Do not think of the children.
Yeah, I think that's probably the way to go here.
Poor orcs. Poor orcs.
Let me take a second and target all these guys because
I'm willing to bet.
incoming.
I'm willing to bet in Delbert's head he's hearing the Pitbull song "Fireball" all the time.
Incoming. Whoosh.
All right, so
Damn.
all right, that guy can't come back from it.
A streaking ball of flame
That guy caught
extends
butt
from
from
Delbert's hand and streaks into the room, and you see it wink out for just a split second, and then this detonation.
All right.
I like it.
Okay. Fireball lands. There's a few of them still standing. Idris, you're up.
Oh, this is easy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
All right, you move up in their grill, correct?
Yep, I'm done. Yep.
Genebink and Catapult.
Oh, sorry, my bad. I clicked it too.
Man, it sucks when I can only do one or the other. I don't like or, I like and.
Build the wall. Build the
The
wall.
wall. I'm going to cast Acid Splash,
All right.
oddly enough, on this guy and this guy. One of them fails.
I think you only cast it at one of them.
Did I? I've got them
Yeah,
both
only on
targeted.
Orc Soldier 2, it said. Yeah, you only got one of them.
All right. Oh, do it manually then. Come on. What is wrong with you?
Okay. One of them makes it, one of them doesn't.
Okay.
All right, I'll apply the damage. 2 and 4.
And then I instruct Catapult to move up. Or rather, Catapult moves up.
All right, let's make this entire room visible then.
Let the 120-foot dark vision work. Oh, and when that fireball went off, we got brief colored detail for a second.
Yes, you did.
And then the black and white went all white. We're like, whoa.
All right, that's what you could see. You can actually see with the 120 feet dark vision, it goes down to there.
Yeah.
Not everybody else can. And I am going to reset the map for the folks out in stream. So we will sync the client view, and there we go. All right, so the fireball flashes. You can see a bunch of orcs. Jen, which 2 orcs were you trying to hit? Was warrior
6 and 2.
6 and 2? All right.
6 and 2. I think I did the damage to 2.
You have 1.
All right. So
Did you do the save for the other one again?
I
Okay.
tried to, it just would not take.
How the hell did I do that? All right, Penny, you're up.
All right.
Bunch of orcs. Now, there are orcs who have taken an ass ton of damage who should be falling over right now and have not. Some of them cooked and fell over. All right, like the Battleborn that you shot the crap out of, he's got your arrows sticking out of him, and you can see blood kind of pumping out one of the arrow holes as he's wheezing. He's definitely got a hole in his lung, but he's standing there and he's putting his hands on the arrow, and it looks like he's getting ready to wrench it out. So what are you doing?
Well, we're gonna put some more arrows and some more orcs.
Okay.
Is he under the effects of the unconscious effect? Just for your edification, Ted, in case you need to do anything.
Yeah.
Like, are they unconscious and take disadvantage, or they just at 0 hit points and not technically unconscious?
They are.
Or is it the orc?
They're
racial where
technically. It's the
have
orc
one.
racial thing.
where they have 1 hit point. Well, he would
Yeah.
be, I think, dead because he was unconscious from me and then he got fireball.
They have a. They'll be okay. They get one more action, and if it gives them enough hit points, they'll be okay. All right, go ahead.
All right.
I'll explain it to you once you guys see it because you haven't seen it yet.
Oh yeah, I just don't want you getting disadvantage on your rolls for no reason.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I will Hunter's Mark number 17. I'm going to shoot at him. He's still not acted.
Oh, critted. Critted.
This was
Oh, damn.
I don't know if he's still standing.
He drops on one knee, but it looks like he's got something magical in his little pack of tricks.
Okay. Well, I will shoot at soldier number 2 and see if he also has something magical in his tricks and see how long they can do their magicness. And that'll hit.
Silly Docrate tricks are for kids.
He's dead.
Wow.
He just goes down.
Rolled a 1. Still killed him.
All right. This
that's me.
orc. All right, so that orc pops the arrow out of himself and steps forward. They have an ability called Healing Rage, which triggers if they go below 0 or if they use it as a bonus action. So he does not fall over the way you would kind of expect him to fall over. And he swings his battle axe at Idris. And he misses with his first swing. And on his second swing, he hits 24.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I can't stop that.
All right. And he hits you for 8 points of damage with his battle axe. The Orc Battleborn also has a Healing Rage ability. And he heals 18. And boils forward. And he's wearing spike gauntlets. And he's attacking with his spike gauntlets against... against Idris. So he swings at Idris. All right. And let's see what that does. That is 1 punch. Misses.
If he healed himself, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. And he rolled crap on both rolls, so I'm not worried about it. Second one misses, so he comes forward swinging at you. So, all right. Okay, Delbert. These orcs, some of them you popped when you cooked them, but they are ridiculously freaking tough. Go ahead.
I am going to move on down here and Shocking Grasp the one that is standing right next to me.
You would not be Delbert if you didn't do that. Do it.
Oh, damn it. All right. Let me try that one more time. It didn't quite take. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Oh.
Would you like to use a hero point?
I think I would. Yes. Boom.
You hit him. Go ahead.
Okay. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and make him do the 60 hertz shuffle.
Oh, yeah. He's not coming back from this one. You reach out and touch him in the middle of his chest plate, and he does do the 60 hertz shuffle. He is gone.
Reach out and touch someone.
All right. Idris, you're up.
All right, I'm going to place my hex on the guy in front of me. So I'm going to point at him with the sword and tag him.
Hey, your
And
Hicks fell off. Go ahead and put it on yourself again. I know it doesn't use the spell.
oh, it did?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Yeah, that's for concentration purposes. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. All right, so he points at him, knocks the hex on him, and he is going to come across him like a spin move across the chest of this orc battleborn.
Oh, you strike. Solid hit.
It's in the bone. So that blade turns black. Oh, but it's low end. Low end magic. So it looked great. Less filling.
Nice strike. All right, so it is Jedabik and Catapult's turn.
Gonna make not to be outdone by Idris. Steps up and attempts to also smack these Battleborn with her Warhammer. She misses on the first strike.
You're getting an attacking while out of ammo roll. Which weapon are you using?
Yeah. It would have been the same bonus, so don't worry about it.
No problem.
Just
My sheet
interface.
keeps doing something weird.
Interface error.
Interface error.
Interface error.
Mhm.
It keeps losing my two-handed Warhammer for whatever reason.
I understand.
Not that I'm attacking with two hands, but anyway.
Bonk!
So much bonking, and then I'm going to call up Catapult. And Catapult will position himself there, and he will attack that guy.
Miss.
And
Okay.
he will miss.
All right. Okay. Not looking good, but he's on his feet again. All right, and he swings twice at Catapult.
He's going to take, or never mind, at Catapult, that's fine.
All right. Second swing on Catapult. Hit on Catapult.
Okay.
And the battle axe comes down for a solid hit. You see sparks fly off of Catapult's shoulder and a dent form. This
That'll buff
guy.
right out.
This guy.
I think Catapult's going to get a version upgrade.
Might get a version upgrade.
Sorry, a build. New build.
It'll definitely be a new build.
Moves to that door and opens it and yells.
Oh no.
That's
It's
fine.
worse than that.
That's less rats we have to kill today, people.
Penny. You're up.
I mean, what would today be without Tad swarming us with 30 or 40 mobs at a time?
Battleborn 74 has entered the combat.
Yeah. Shit. All right, I'm gonna move up to here, and we'll try and remove some of these dudes hanging out. So I will sharpshooter and target orc warrior number 17 first. I'm gonna put my hex on him.
Hit.
That'll hit.
It will kill.
Hopefully. All right, there we go. All right, you know. And then the guy that's screaming down the hallway, I will shoot at him as well. And miss. That'll be my turn.
All right. He's just going to keep swinging away at Idris.
You will take a disadvantage on a roll.
Okay. Taking it on the second one. Which was a good one to take it on. Actually, I rolled stereo 13s, so it hits.
Uh,
All right. And this is a spike gauntlet. It's 8 points of damage. And you hang on to your spell. Delbert.
All right. Well, it seems like the thing to do here is to make entering this room difficult terrain. And therefore, I am going to do exactly that. And I'm going to cast a web. I'm not sure. I must have myself targeted here.
So where do you want to drop
You
it?
do.
Over here.
I'm going to drop the web. Let's see. Is it a square? Cube, yes. So I'm going to drop it. Wrong one. How big did we say that is? 20-foot cube, right?
I don't know. Look up your spell.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go.
Oh, nice. So you're going to gob that entire area, correct?
Yeah, I'm just gobbing the entire area.
All right. Go ahead and have my orc make. He makes a saving throw on your on this turn, correct? Yeah. No, he makes a saving throw. I got to look up the web spell. I can't remember. You tell me when he's going to make a saving throw. All right, I'm going to move
creature that
past you.
starts its turn in the webs,
Roger
or that
that.
enters it during its turn, makes a dex save.
Idris, you got an orc standing in front of you. He's looking pretty
Hopefully-
beat up.
Hopefully, not for long. I'm going to cast Hex, the Hexblade's Curse on myself. And point at the orc, layer him with some more goodness. And come on, 1920.
Hey, Jingle.
That's close enough. I'll take it.
Bingo!
All right, come on, max this out. Daddy needs 7 hit points.
Bang.
Yeah, there we go. So as he cuts across him, you see like the black energy go up the blade and back into Idris, and he gets a little better after getting punched in the face.
Awesome. So you run him through and twist the weapon, tearing it free. He falls. Black energy courses up your arm into your chest, and you feel the healing surge.
Yep. Looking good, feeling good.
Catapult and Genabink, what are you doing?
Oh, and I'm going to move.
Okay.
I'm going to. Did we kill the guy that's at the door?
No, he's tied up in the web spell. We'll see if he breaks free this round.
But he did manage to open the door.
Yeah, he got the door open. He moved over to it. This is not one of those emergency escape plot device doors, by the way, which you now know how to build. This is this was a normal door. He went open, popped open the door, and bellowed.
It's enter the webs that you get the restrained thing going, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. So Catapult's just gonna take up stock down over here. I am going to go ahead and just cast an acid splash on the guy that's stuck in the web.
All right, go
I
ahead.
don't want to, take away Delbert's hard-earned stuff. Excellent. Don't worry, Delbert. I know that fire will burn those, but look at the lovely job I did with my super soaker of acid.
Nice job.
You see him turn over his shoulder, yelling, absolutely terrified, and the acid strikes his face. He seems to inhale some of it and starts coughing as he dies. All right. I'm going to take you guys out of initiative. Everybody give me a perception check.
Oh man, now I can't mimic spider chittering.
Oh, that was supposed to be in the tower. My bad.
No problem.
My tower's right next to my chat thing.
All right. You guys hear from down the hallway some orcish voices, but they seem to be retreating. And no one speaks orcish, correct?
No, but I'm going to shout out and come. Everything's fine down here. It was just a joke.
Well, having a weapons malfunction, how are you? Fine, right?
Yeah. And there's my deception. This is all in common, by the way, so they probably don't even speak this. Everything's okay. We're really fine now.
All right, folks. We are going to take a 10-minute break. When we come back, we'll figure out what our esteemed colleagues are going to do on the second level of Dungeons & Castle Blackmoor as they continue their exploring. We'll be back, let's see, 4:37 my clock. We'll be back between 4:45 and 4:50. And thank you for staying with us in the stream. We'll see you back soon. And Uther, once and always, back in a bit.
Okay. My number for making encounters was always 4 to 6. I always felt like that was the perfect number of opponents where I could pump, and this was using a CR system which I was hindered by back in the day.
Thank
And
you.
I would, I could do 4 to 6. Oh, apparently we're still live. And that's why Delbert used grease and enlarged person.
That was outstanding, by the way. Hey, everybody,
It's a pretty sight.
we're back. So, and if I can't make the mics more interesting by not cutting them, the players always make them very interesting with commentary when I tell them they're live. It's outstanding. And I do want you to know that the enlarged person in the grease was actually a historic event.
And that's why they will never do it to Quickfoot again.
That's right. All right. All things said, last thing that had happened is you had a and he opened that door, so let me give you a little bit of visibility into that hallway. All right. You had one orc run to the door, open it, and bellow. You can hear other orc voices, but they seem to be falling back. And no one in the party is fluent in orcish, correct?
We're not. But I look at the party, I'm like, do we want them to engage us? And I ask.
I can drop this if you want.
No, but we if we did, we would want the web up, right? So if we could get them here, we'd want them to come, right?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it would just be more dead orcs. If they run away, I don't really have a problem with it.
It does sound like they're running away. Maybe I should drop it so we can pursue.
But maybe they want us to pursue when they fully trapped up the orcs. So how smart can they be? Maybe
I yell out at them in
I think
Dwarven.
they could be as smart as Idris at least.
I start yelling out at them in Dwarven and start making fun of like their tribe, and like the Dwarven, that's right. Orcs always run away from a fight whenever there's a dwarf around. Bunch of pansies, can't do anything. Afraid of little spiders. That's why the spiders are engaging into your territory. Keep running. They're just going to take it from you.
So you're talking trash down the corridor, correct?
Yeah. This is an epic level performance of trash talking that's going down on them.
I'm sending Catapult to the north.
All right, where is Catapult going? Go ahead and drop her persuasion check in the tower.
All right.
All right. They're shouting back at you.
I yell back at them. Civilized folks don't speak to clickety clack.
You hear a war horn.
They're coming. I tell the party.
All right. Well, they ain't here. Maybe we shouldn't have tried to stomp on the hornet's nest, so to speak.
I will say that Idris did, speaking Dwarven myself, Idris did make some comments that were rather lewd and uncharacteristically unnecessary, but apparently effective in provoking the attack that is about to ensue. Unfortunately, he might not have thought entirely about how many doors we haven't discovered in this place and how we could be inappropriately ambushed ourselves.
Do we want to maybe back out to a more defensible location?
I don't know that we have one because every room that we've discovered has doors that we haven't opened.
That's very
But if you have
true.
ideas, Penny, I'm more than happy to entertain them.
I mean, the only room that we know that only has 2 entrances is the one that we came through with all the burnt out webs and stuff.
Right. Well, no, the one with the burnt out webs has 2 more doors that we didn't open.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, yeah, sounds like we're kind of screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Dad, in the room that we're currently in, this diamond-shaped one, is there a room to the west or a door to the west?
There is.
So we have 3 exits here as well. Well, 4 because the one we're standing in.
Don't the stairs go up?
The stairs go up, yeah.
There you go. Problem solved. Modern problems require modern solutions, i.e. looking up.
So there's 4 ironbound doors here, and they're at the cardinal point of the compass. This western door, however, it's barred and spikes have clearly been jammed under the frame. The floor is its peerless gray style and gray tile, and the walls are covered with stone panels. But this door
so
over
the good
here,
news is no one's coming through that door.
yeah, that door looks like somebody spiked it shut, to be perfectly honest with you.
I mean, we could turn it up to 11 if we want.
Um,
I'm just standing against a wall, watching that hallway and behind us a little bit, although Catapult's there and Catapult can't be surprised. Waiting for something to show up so I can acid splash it. I have the super soaker out.
Catapult also looks pretty ragged.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's
Yeah, you should have healed that thing.
yeah. Yeah. So actually, I'm gonna go north with Catapult and start healing Catapult.
Doesn't
while
that
we
take a
stand
lot
guard.
of time?
It does take a lot of time, but I'm gonna start healing him.
Okay.
So they may take 10 minutes to get to us.
Oh, do any of these doors have they don't have locks, right? Oh, hang on, I got pitons up the yin yang. I'm gonna go piton this door and the one up where Catapult is.
You want to?
Beat it
Yeah,
in.
you can close it and spike that door. No
Yeah,
problem
so that's
at
what
all.
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to each of the doors that don't have an obvious lock and just drop a piton or two into each of them.
All right.
Because we know from prior combats that lasts one action to stop them. You know.
I'm going to let me know when every time a minute ticks down, Tad, because I'll keep casting mending.
Cast a mending.
I did one, so
All right.
Yeah, and I'll put the pitons on the double door, the
Pull-
two on the right side. Oh hell yeah!
Pouring up from the stairs are orcs, and these orcs, excuse me, pretty nasty looking, to be honest with you.
They're able to get base to base from the stairs before we can almost base to base.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll pull them back a little bit. But they've been coming up the stairs, and they had one move to the stairs. You would have heard them coming, though, so I'll put them there and drop initiative. These things look freaking nasty. Covered in pus.
Hell yeah! Hetty's already got some shots in him.
That's one that you're about to see.
Yes, this is a precursor shot. So
Remember, you got to hit him in the head. Anywhere else, they explode, and there goes our base for the Blood Moon.
I've played StarCraft. I know what happens, man.
Banelings.
Yeah.
all right, so and these
So
came
we're
up from the
initiative?
stairs below. We are at initiative, and these are from the stairs below.
Do we need to re-roll, or we keep them where we're at?
We're gonna re-roll.
Oh, praise Jesus!
That's
Oh crap! I went lower. Game over.
yes.
Best Genebink initiative ever.
Right? That never happens. Or do.
Yes, I beat Catapult.
These are still humanoid, Ted?
These are still humanoid, yes.
Okay.
So Penny and Delbert, you see this pack of just coated in filth, rotting, smells foul. You actually smell them first. Of orcs come charging up the stairs.
We got friends that are really gross. And I will try to make that orc look as close to the picture that you displayed earlier, Ted.
Please do.
So I'm going to sharpshooter and do my thing.
They
Why not?
pack of the juice.
We would hit the hunter's mark as the bonus. Then I will try that again.
Oh man, we're about to see this go boom boom. You want to re-roll your one?
Oh, I should read my one to see if it's a crit. Actually, I should.
You should. You should.
Yeah. It was not a crit. Unfortunate.
Which one did you shoot?
That one who is now dying.
The one that's in the middle of all of them.
All right.
What foul explosion will they wreak upon?
All right. So,
Hopefully only on themselves.
yeah, they're immune to their own stuff.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
Oh, you're
And that-
telling us if we make a suit out of them.
And then I will My last shot with the Dread Ambush. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa. My last shot with the Dread Ambush.
Go ahead.
That should have been at advantage.
Oop. Sorry, I hit Penny twice. One of them should have been on Delbert. Penny.
No, one was on Delbert, one was on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Penny saves. You rolled. Penny, you rolled 2 18s on your save, by the way. Albert rolled an 18 also on his save.
Yahtzee.
Does it look like that happened when it died or when?
When it died, it blew up.
Okay.
It physically exploded, and you're not poisoned, and you only take half damage.
All right. Hold on. Yeah. Sorry, I lost my Dread Ambush thing. But I'll give you the damage on this guy.
All right, go for it. He's hurt.
And then seeing that happening, I will 15, 20, 25. I
Back
move
it up,
40
Terry.
this turn. Delbert, I would back up if I were you.
All right.
35, 40.
Door spiked. You can't go
Oh,
through
door
it.
spiked. Okay, then I'll move to here. Actually.
All right. So Penny comes running up, looks, sees the door spiked, dashes to the doorway. Jenabink and Idris. It's thick. It smells. So you hear poof, and it sounds like meat exploding is the only way to describe it. And there's chunks of stuff, thud, thud, on the floor. And this wave of foul, disgusting stench sort of rolls towards you. And it doesn't make you sick, but it's nasty smelling. Delbert, you
So
just
it's like
saw
when they
one of
blew
the...
up the. It's like when they blew up the whale on that one beach.
Yeah, it all came raining down.
There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, it was good. I mean,
Yes.
I got to see this in great black and white.
So, go ahead. Delbert, give me an Arcana check.
Do I get one as well?
You didn't see it. They're gonna blow up if you do damage to them. All right, you know that, and this is some sort of arcane infection. This has been done to these orcs. All right, this is not their natural state. They're not undead, but they've been infected with something, and you know that. All right, Jenabink, you are now up.
All right.
Yeah.
Jenna Bank is going to stay where she's at, having heard the explosions, and she is going to cast Acid Splash, which is good. Excellent. Cool.
Now,
Yes.
let's see. They're in. Let's see. Dark vision gives you 60 feet of dim light, and you can't see beyond 60 feet.
Yes,
Right.
they're just at the edge when it blew up, so they're right on the inside of anyone with 60 at the back wall where I'm standing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, when you say damage, you mean physical damage, right?
Yes. Go ahead, Jen.
There we go. Okay. So I'm going to cast Acid Splash. They fail. Fantastic. And they take 11. I am going to instruct Catapult to heal himself before he goes in, because I didn't get very far with that. And then he is going to stand here next to Delbert and hopefully play the game of killing things as they try to run past him. That is my turn.
All right. All right. Lightly obscured. Lightly obscured gives you disadvantage on targeting.
Disadvantage on
disadvantage on perception. only.
On perception. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Jenabink is gone. My orc. All right, so. All right, they come charging towards you like normal orcs do. And it swings at Delbert and hits him.
Disadvantage, please.
Very good. I will roll again.
Thank you.
No problem. That misses. All right. And let's see. He misses. Next orc runs forward on Delbert and claws at him and also misses. Delbert, what would you like to do? They are in your grill.
Okay. I am going to take out one of my handy little gems from my belt and pop it in my mouth and bite down on it and spray it out in front of them. So this is
So, hydrating. All right, folks, for those out in the stream who aren't familiar with it, what we've been doing with Scrolls and Blackmoor is they have they're imbued gems. And the focus that the magic users use as spell books are also gems. It's one of the iconic things. And you just cast which spell?
it is Acid Wind.
It comes out the other hole.
Disadvantage, please.
Disadvantage for me casting it.
Oh, no, for Idris for that comment.
People don't understand great humor.
All right, it's
Oh,
got to
they
be.
Whoa, back it up, Linda Blair.
All right.
I can center it a little more if that's what you're worried about.
Yeah, just make certain it's square to the grid. I think you got to slide it back a half a square to the door.
One of your
And
monsters is not on the grid.
yeah, so I'm going to move them there anyhow so you can get them, just to be fair to you.
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right. So
So go ahead and line it with the grid.
all right.
Doesn't matter. It's not an enduring effect, right? You're good. Go ahead and do your damage. Target them and drop it.
Okay. Okay, so on a failed save, they take 2d6 acid and damage and are blinded until the end of my next turn,
Right.
or half and not being blinded.
All right.
Blinded the one in front of you.
Yes.
Okay, so then I'm backing up. I'm backing up.
All right. You're only going to provoke from one, which is good.
Okay.
So 8 made his save. 13 did not. So 8's got an attack on you as you go away.
Okay.
And he swings at you and hits you.
I'm going to
You get a shield?
yeah, I'm gonna shield.
All right. He only hit an armor class of 14, so that will take you probably out of reach.
+5.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead and drop shield on yourself. And let's see.
More come from the floor.
All right, Idris, you're up.
Oh, I can't wait for this. This is what I've been waiting for this whole time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Move all the way up. And I look at Catapult and I wink and I go, it's great to be immune to diseases as I swing on Diseased Orc 13. Finally paid off being a cleric or a paladin.
Catapult kind of does the head tilt thing.
Yeah, that all the creatures do. All right, and as my bonus action, I'm going to throw the hex on Diseased Orc 13. Yeah, because that other thing is gone. So, roll up, and I'm just going to try and do a pierce right through the middle of one of those sacks, kind of try and drain it out. You know, oh, it's getting
Oh
drained.
my goodness.
Oh.
Oh my damn.
Oh.
That's right.
We going ham up in here, not just
Shazam!
because they're orcs.
Oh man, that guy blew up. I'm Dr. Pimple Pop over here. I'm just like, pow.
All right. You're immune to disease. This is technically poison, but I like that, so I'm only going to make Catapult save for the stuff spackling all over him. Oh, hold
Catapult
it.
is immune to poison and poison damage.
You guys are both fine then. So it blows up, but you guys don't take damage from it. So that's awesome. You got the right people in the front line. All right.
Indeed.
So that will be diseased orc action, I believe.
But they still look really gross covered in all that stuff.
They do. They're so not attractive. Well, one could argue. He's going to go after Catapult, I think. And he misses Catapult. And diseased orc 11 can jam himself in there and attack at a -4 or -2. And so he'll come running up in there and he will swing. And he misses. And top of the order, Penny.
All right, I will pop back out.
So you actually hear Idris charge.
Okay. I see him covered in stuff, and I'm like, oh man, that's terrible. It'd be a shame if you got covered in even more things. And I'll shoot at diseased orc number 8.
Wouldn't be the first time at the temple.
What a shame. I will put my hunter's mark on him, and this will be a sharpshooter.
Roger that.
And that hits on a 12. Wow, okay.
They're pretty easy to hit.
Because they go boom.
And he goes boom. And then I will take my second shot at number 4. And that'll hit. He'll go boom too. And then I'll move back over here.
This is just like the Apocalypse Now scene. It's just raining down, and he's like, diseased orcs don't surf.
I'm just imagining that front line looking like that scene in Ghostbusters where Slimer runs at him.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Jenabink and Catapult.
Jenabink is going to do the same thing she did before, which is cast Acid Splash, because it's safe back to see him.
Very good.
But Catapult will definitely take a swipe at him.
Right.
-2, you said?
Yeah, if Catapult steps out, it won't be a -2, but that's up to you.
No, he's gonna hold the line.
Roger
but I'll
that.
take the -2. Worked out for me.
They're pretty easy to hit.
Yeah. And that is it. Like I said, I've got a ready to action in case.
Delbert.
Ooh. I am going to Toll the Dead. Can
All
I
right.
see him?
No, you'd have to move up, Toll the Dead, and move back.
Yeah. Then we're gonna just
Or you can ready an action and wait. That's the other option.
yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. All right, Idris.
All right, I'm going to stay here. Give me a sec. Gotta go. Someone's got to deal with the dog for a second, but I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to, as I'm moving, put my sword away, and I'm going to point at the diseased orc, and I'm going to throw 2 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Do it.
And I'm going to move my Hex over to him. So, first attack.
Oh!
Critical.
Oh!
Damn, you've been just
Blam,
been raining fire on this table today.
All right, yeah.
For all the ones I'm rolling, man, you found the
Man.
20s.
That's right. I'm getting
Yellow
that
dice.
GM magic back, yeah.
I do not mind
Got him.
the paladin rolling lots of crits.
And then
just
I will-
saying.
Not at all.
And then I'll walk it back in, and I'm just like, you can't see it, but then holster the fingers.
So, is it like a stream of dice slam into him or a stream of coins? What's that look like?
Oh, for the Eldritch Blast? No,
Yeah.
these are these aren't personalized like that. They truly are like the black Eldritch bolts. They look like, and he does the finger thing, you know, bang bang. You like when you do it. That's how he does it. Now that he's got multiple shots.
Very
At
good.
some
The
point,
old
you're going
gun
to see him
finger
doing.
spell.
At some point, you're going to see him doing the jump in the air, shooting. You know, that kind of thing.
Outstanding. So,
We call that the double tap.
Delbert, go ahead and give me a perception check from when you moved up. Or not Delbert, Idris, excuse me. All Hythonians look alike.
Yeah,
Yes,
I guess
we
we
do.
do.
All right, perception. We roll that sweet, sweet save thingy.
All right, good enough.
Hey,
All right. They are gone. All right, you guys don't hear anything else.
okay. I'm going to take my movement then, since the web isn't there, and go to the door and look down the tunnel where the guys were making those noises that works.
Roger that.
So I can at least see with my longer vision what the heck is down there.
All the way down at the end of the hallway, you can see a set of double doors and a light source burning.
Oh, cool. So I got some color.
Yeah, all the way down at the end of the hallway. All right. And your 120 feet almost syncs up with that. So you're looking down a super long hallway.
Are we out of rounds now?
I just
Yes,
want to
you're out
point
of
out,
rounds.
Delbert, if I
Yes,
had
you're out of
Find
rounds, Jen.
Familiar, this
You're out
would
of
be mine
rounds,
right
Jen.
here. Jesus, that's big. 120 foot dark vision paying off.
That's what she said.
All right, so what you see is you see down the length of this hallway. All right.
Jesus, I got to zoom out for this one.
Yep.
Oh, so everybody can see the endpoint. They just don't know what's going down in the black section in the middle, potentially.
Potentially right.
Delbert, how you doing on like your boom boom me stuff with your
I'm
brain?
about mostly tapped.
Oh, do we want to maybe find some place to like hold up and, you know, sleep for a bit?
That
I
would
know
be a decent plan.
I mean, we could go back to my workshop.
we
My
could
workshop,
go
we can
back to
always-
your workshop, yeah. And
You know,
could
there's
do
even beds
arcane
there.
Science. There's
Yeah, but the
beds in
workshop's
arcane
been
science, right?
compromised.
Correct. Yes. Oh, there's, well, I mean, really, arcane science is everywhere and all around us at all times. We just have to look for it.
Just one quick question, Ted. I noticed some of your doors are wood and some of them look like they're stone. Does that matter? The color of them?
They are all closed. Some are wood, some are stone.
Okay, because like I noticed there was a gray one back in the other
Yeah.
hallway, so I was going to ask that question earlier. Okay,
You know, Jenabink, some guy in like white robes and stuff tried to give me that same speech about Odia being everywhere, even though we can't see it sometimes.
Oh, well, that's just nonsense. I mean, even though deities are incredibly powerful, they aren't necessarily, as much as you'd like to think they are, omniscient or omnipresent.
I'm just saying, your little speech sounded a lot like one of those people with the
No,
white
no.
robes and
I mean, I'm just
symbols and
saying
things.
stuff like, you know, arcane science is like, I mean, my super soaker is always present. It may not work all the time, but it is always present because it is mine. And just like there are certain aspects of what you do that are close to arcane science, but not quite there because
in the middle of that conversation, that's what I'm doing. I just close it and just start.
Okay, so do we want to find like go back to her little lab thing and take a little nappy poo? You know?
Well, we should probably
I'm
go
fine with
up
that.
these stairs and see if they connect with the other slot just to make sure.
Yeah, we should do. Well, I mean, do we know if they connect to necessarily the same level or how that works?
Well, I think that I had hypothesized that they did not, and Idris had hypothesized that they do. So I think climbing these stairs would be advantageous and research.
I think we need to know.
I think we need to know. Why are you guys listening to Delbert and not to me?
Noble.
Wow.
Yeah, Idris is going to give him that one. He's going to do the hand thing and just be like, yeah, we don't.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could go check out the first level and see if it connects with this thing or if it takes us someplace horrible. Who knows?
Well, I mean, technically, Penny, you've said that the first floor is horrible. So either way, we are going someplace horrible. There is no way to not test that. However, it could take us someplace wonderful where maybe there's more arcane science.
Idris
Although
snorts
arcane
at that
science is
one as he starts going up the stairs.
You just told me arcane science was everywhere.
Yes,
Hold
I
on, hold on,
realize
hold on,
that,
hold on,
and
hold it. Who's going up the stairs in what order?
apparently
Idris,
Idris is going first, and then Jennifer is going to follow him with catapult.
Idris, give me a deck save, please.
Boom. It's one of my best saving throws.
Although,
It's my scientific speciality.
Shazam, look at that amazing roll that I don't know the outcome of.
You step over what you think is a tripwire as you're looking down. I'm going to give you that you spotted it. All right, so you step over a tripwire as you start up the stairs.
Okay. And I'm like, Jenna I'm not here to do your job, so come here and deal with these tripwires.
I'm actually going to cast Detect Magic, do a quick 180 where I'm standing just to see if I notice anything. Or 360, rather.
You know, it's always got that background hum of necromancy, but you don't see anything other than that.
Okay, then I'm going to climb the stairs and investigate. the
So
stairs
did
as I
you
climb.
did you tell him to stand right there as you ritually cast Detect Magic?
No. I have it prepared for the day, so it wouldn't have been a ritual. But I still
Okay.
told him to stand there.
All right. So you're stepping over that tripwire that he pointed out to you then?
Yeah, I'll start there. Penny, I'm very good at disabling these things from an arcane perspective, or rather not at all. But do you know how to actually disarm this, or should we have catapult do the disarming?
I mean, I know how to disarm it. I could probably use your help right now since I got the black lung, or I could help you because I feel like my hands are a little jittery from this cough from all the smoke I inhaled earlier.
Why don't I help you in that case?
That'll get you to a flat
I'll-
roll, right?
Yeah.
So-
Do you do
Go
the
ahead,
thing with
Jen.
the traps? Do you know how to disable that?
I don't. What's the role on that?
You need proficiency in these tools.
I do. Actually, I can. Absolutely, I can.
All right.
Then I
so
will.
yes.
I will assist her.
Fantastic. So I will try to disarm this trap.
Don't worry. I'll watch real close and make sure you don't kill us all. But I just don't trust my hands right now. They're a little shaky with the smoke and stuff.
Well, the first thing are you going to investigate first, or are you going to disarm?
I'll investigate first. I didn't know what order you wanted me to do.
Well,
so.
go ahead. I'm not going to take that away from you. You disarm it.
Okay.
It's a tripwire, quickly rigged. All right. Looks like a kit, right? Where somebody set it down and stripped it to a bell. That's all it is. So all you're doing is you're unattaching it from the screw eye that it's been driven into the wall, into the crack, and you're wheeling it back so the bell doesn't make any noise, and you're holding the bell with your finger. And what somebody set up here is they set up a bell trap just to trigger it so they know you were coming. Now it occurs to you that you guys might have made some noise talking about this, but it would have made noise if somebody had triggered it.
I'm
All
pretty
right.
sure the explosions and the fireballs and stuff.
Did I
did our
roll well
job.
enough to be able to pocket the bell?
Absolutely. You can just go ahead. You made a very, very, very good disarm track. And Penny, you're like, oh my God, are you freaking kidding me? All right. She just,
Take the screw out of the wall too. Get it all, man.
Actually, Penny's gonna be like, listen, next time when you grab the bell, you want to grab it from the inside a little bit with the fingers to keep it from shaking. That was amateur work right there, Genevieve. If my hands weren't so shaky from the cough, I would have showed you how to do it.
so you're going to need a deception check on that.
I mean, sure, Tad. Sure.
Excellent. Penny, would you like an insight?
No.
I mean,
Jedabink,
Jenabink, would you like an
I
insight?
just rolled one. I just rolled one because I was waiting for that question.
Everybody has to question that. We've heard so much shit talking from Penny about her skills.
Penny's giving you a hard time. You must not have done it as good as you thought you did. You thought you nailed it, but Penny's picking on you.
Well, next time, Penny, you can go first, and you can do the investigation too, since apparently I'm just not very good at those things. But I'll continue.
Your eyes work real good. It's just your nubby, gnomey fingers that are the problem.
Well, you can do the next one then.
This is a criticism-free workplace.
I'm going to continue up the stairs, Tad, investigating, looking for more traps.
Nubby, no more fingers. I may have to include that as a audio trigger for some channel points.
I mean, if it's going to be an audio trigger, I think it's at least worth some inspiration.
All right. You're up to the top of the stairs, Jedabink. You get there.
Okay.
And
Does it look familiar?
it does.
Woo!
That's where you are. And Catapult, I assume, is right behind you. Is that correct?
Yeah, he would be right behind me.
All right. You get to the top of the stairs, and there's a set of stone. No, that's just a. No, that's a stone
It's an
storage.
opening.
Yeah. So you can. I mean, you're at the first level, just a little bit down from your store, just a little bit down from your workshop. Directly in front of you is the basement.
I don't yell, but say loudly enough down the stairs. Hypothesis tested. Idris was right, and then I'm going to continue walking, making sure that I can see whoever the next person is behind me toward the workshop.
I need to change my log for this week to Idris was right instead of any switch of spiders.
So is everybody going up the stairs?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Very good. All right. Who's in drag as Charlie? Who's in rear?
In the back, I will.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. Let's try to get down on this amazing bar. There we go. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong skill.
I was going to say.
-5 on that. -5 on whatever that. It's only +2 on that, whatever that base roll is.
Okay. You're good.
Cool. No problems, people.
All right. So I'm going to put everybody on the map. Are you guys just moving up to? Are you guys moving up to your office?
Yes.
All right. There are 2 rats come down the corridor and they say, "Nobody has messed with the place. Everything's good. We've been keeping eyes on the place for you. Nothing's been compromised. There's nobody up here." We did see a couple of orcs try and sneak down the stairs behind you, but what did you guys do downstairs?
Just show them the goo.
Lots of death and destruction and exploding bodies, that kind of stuff.
So
Probably some good eats there.
there was some. Oh wow. Well, we were not going downstairs.
No,
No.
it's not, because it's now covered in that disgusting disease stuff. So
Not
everyone
the
you
spiders.
charred. Oh, the spider's true. Yes.
We ain't going downstairs. That's not our job anymore. We don't do that. We now officially work for you. We stay up here. You feed us. That's a deal, right?
Yes, if you keep an eye on this place and let us know if anything messes with this workshop.
Yeah, and I absolutely totally promise if anything shows up in here, we ain't touching it, but we will tell you.
Quick question. Why is it okay to eat the spiders but not the orcs?
Well, I don't know. It's okay to eat either one from my perspective, especially if they rotted a little bit and they got that nice pate kind of flavor to them.
You like the aged orc steaks?
So, yeah, just give them a little bit of ripeness to them and makes them a little bit more tender. They also get nice and juicy. And Quickfoot goes, "Holy crap, boss. I was like this once. Was I really like this?" So, all right. So, you guys going back to base?
Yeah.
Yes, but Idris still wants to understand the cannibalism question of why is it okay to eat the spider but not the orc?
I mean, if you're hungry enough, it's okay to eat whatever, bud.
If you're a rat, it's okay to eat anything. All right. So go
I
ahead.
technically ratted out my family, so yes, I qualify.
You guys, that's funny. Go ahead and move yourselves back to the workshop.
Oh, level 1. I got to find that in the maps.
Yeah, can you display for?
Oh, I thought I pushed it out to you. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Double click on yourself.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
did.
you're right,
I
yeah.
still showed on the. Oh, now I'm on level 1. Okay, I showed on level 2.
There we go. Cool. All right, so we were down by those wine caskets is where we were at?
Yeah.
The spider caskets.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this level.
The escape from level 1.
Only to return.
Come on, you can do it, computer. You can do it.
I'm glad mine's not the only one that's going, so big.
5, 10,
Don't,
15,
don't.
20, 22.
Phrasing.
Yeah,
Anyone
there you
phrasing?
go. There you go.
Can that be a soundbite too?
On you.
How about them Mets?
Oh, they're horrible.
So we're doing a short rest or a long rest?
Probably long. He needs to get his mental acuities back so he can throw more of them fireballs.
Man, these warlock levels are the beast. All right, so I'm gonna. If we're doing the long rest, I'm gonna attempt to burn my. Oh, we got to do our watch, don't we?
Yes. What's your watch going to be?
I'll go first.
I'll go last.
Yeah, Delbert's gonna have to probably be on the end.
Before we rest, I'll actually burn 2 first level spell slots and heal everybody. Let's see.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'll heal everybody 4, so you can take 4. I'll do myself, but yeah.
Good berries for everyone.
Hang on. Yeah, I'm gonna actually heal myself. I'm gonna heal. Since we're
Yeah, that's actually a good call. I
Yeah,
have
I'm
a
just sitting
second
here like,
level
wait a
left.
minute. Yeah, I
I
got
actually have a first and a second level left. Is anyone else hurt aside from me and Catapult?
Well, everybody should have healed 4. Actually, I don't know why I included Catapult. Catapult's not going to eat good berries. So everybody can
No.
heal 5.
Oh, cool. Awesome. So I can burn off this from my Warlock spell list, so in case we don't get a long rest, and then take another 5.
Well, I'm gonna keep a spell around then.
And then I will burn a D whatever if we're taking the rest. Well,
Well-
once I get a chance to rest.
Yeah, Long's going to heal you.
Long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Um,
prepping since I only use short rest stuff. You know, I'm just making sure.
And I'm going to spend the however many minutes, it's not gonna be more than 10, to heal Catapult completely before I go to sleep.
Hey, little rat
Alright.
people.
Yeah. What's up?
How about this, man? We'll give you some more food in the morning. If you guys can wait down, and I'll tell them very specifically. One of you wait down here, and one of you wait over here, all hidden. And if you see anything coming towards us, if you could just move into this room or get near it and start making squeaky noises, and we'll know things are coming. And then just go hide somewhere. All right.
All right. We can do that for you.
All right. I appreciate it. You guys are the best.
All right, which you're sending him down left?
Yeah, left and south, because that
All
shows
right.
both
It's
entrances.
covering the doubles. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Catapult station there. Catapult can't be surprised either, so
Okay. Cool.
They have dark vision, the little rats.
Probably.
I would imagine.
Well, I
Or
mean,
else,
I
or else
guess
they're going
we
to be carrying
asked
little
Quickfoot.
torches around, you know?
Yeah, I asked Quickfoot. It's like, hey, how far can you see in the dark? I'm just curious. Before you came out.
They would have to have dark vision, I would imagine.
Oh yeah, nobody's gonna be coming down the main stairs. Yeah, that makes sense.
Quickfoot, keep them on track.
We want a rat there, and we want a rat over in here, correct?
Where did you signal them, Ted?
I put one over in the middle of the rat pile and one down on the edge here. So
Oh
there's
yeah, I see him now. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and we got catapult guarding the door, and you successfully take a long rest.
Cool.
Did
Yay.
we successfully get all that XP too from the 4 combats we did?
Ooh, yeah.
The long rest.
So,
Did,
let's do that between sessions, just so we don't tie up stream time with that. But you will get XP.
I like it.
All right. Let's go rack up some more of that.
Yeah, I think head back down to the second floor. Which stairs do we want to take?
Uh,
The spider one, I guess.
would
Because we
say spider.
technically, let's take the spider one because we can check on the pitons right there that I put in and see if they're disturbed. And then we can just use our dark vision to look at the other ones from the other door. Just if they're still there,
yeah, that's fair.
And then if they are, we should probably work out this side.
And can I get my exhaustion removed from me, Tad?
Yes, you can.
Oh,
Thank you.
good.
So when we head back down the stairs, Tad, I'll go first, and I'll be investigating, looking for any freshly laid traps, or anything that's changed if I notice it.
All right. I'm going to just move you guys directly to the second floor map. All right.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
All right. So, and bunch of things we have to clean off the map here. We got a bunch of arrows and maps and stuff that I'm going to clean off before I send you back down there.
And Tad, I will leave a full ration with the rats. I'm taking it off my sheet now.
But don't they eat spiders?
1 full day of rations. Well, we're not eating food anyways because all the good berries. So these rations are just
Oh. That's cool.
as long as I can cast good berries, we got food forever.
Which is awesome, by the way.
So I'm sure that
Alright.
whole bag of rations too, like 1 day of rations will probably feed 2 rats for like a week.
You're
No.
actually
No.
you're actually feeding about 20 rats when all is said and done. So there's a small little pot of them. Although they are rats, so they're making baby rats all the time.
You can sell a couple of them to some researchers, start a little side hustle.
If only we knew somebody that dabbled in arcane science.
All right. So
We farm only the highest. Oh my God, no. That's 6 experience points. Keep farming them, yo.
who's going down the stairs first? It's Jenna Bank, Catapult,
Jenna
and...
Bank.
The Jenna
Yeah.
Bank, Penny, probably then Catapult, so I can assist
Yeah.
her with the searching.
All right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me your investigation check in the tower. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be when you come down the stairs into this room. This room, the webs in the far corner have been spun again. All right. But there doesn't seem to be anybody in here the way there was before. All right. There are spiders moving in the web, but it's not loaded up with folks. And there are... Something has been dragged across the floor and has left strings of some sort of viscous, sticky material.
Well, the bodies we torched and whatever are gone. Were they dragged from like those positions where they fell since we didn't move anything?
No, something got dragged through the door.
Oh, shit.
The edit cap.
Something got dragged from this door.
Dragged and through it, and the door's closed, and it like goes under the door.
Right. Back out to the door.
Do we want to maybe investigate this side of things and leave the orcs alone for now, or what are people thinking? Either way, I am doing research and I am happy.
And you said the webs are only back on that left side where your 5-foot marker is.
You got it.
So there's no webs down on the double door.
Not anymore, no.
You should probably go where there's no webs first. Just to...
Well, then let's open that door. Do I need to investigate that door, Penny? How are your hands today? Oh,
My hands
Penny's
are doing much better, thank you. Yes, we can go investigate that door together and check it out. If there's anything there, I'll make sure to use my hands real steady like today.
This door has a bar across it, and there's a lock on it.
The one to the southwest.
The one that Jetabank's standing in front of right now.
Okay. I will go assist her with the investigation of it.
I will investigate it.
It doesn't seem to be trapped, but that's a very good lock.
Penny, I would love to see you, handle this with your very, very, very steady hands.
Okay. You want to assist me with your smaller hands?
Of course, yes.
Yeah, you
you
can't,
said they were nubby yesterday.
You can't assist on picking a lock.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I mean, talk to me through how you do it.
That one person is watching you and is like, all right, just slide it in there, or they assist you. It depends on the lock too. But I would
So
assume.
it's an intimacy coordinator kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Intimacy coordinator sells me on it, just because it's a good punchline. You can assist with this lock. I guess how I would see it going on.
In theory, it should be Idris behind him telling him how to do that. You know?
This freaking lock. All right, there's something funky going on with it. All right, this should have worked. It's much tougher than it looked like it should. Jenna Bink, go ahead and make an arcane science roll. Probably there's an arcane lock in play here. Probably a spell's been cast on this lock to make it much, much harder to open. You can pick it, you can bash it, but you just watch Penny and you were working together on it. And I see that more like you take out your magnifying glass and look up in it and say, I see this sort of tumbler, and Penny goes, all right. So I kind of see you going back and forth on what you think it is design-wise.
And she's probably listening on the side, with the little thing.
Right.
Hearing the clicking.
I thought I was just critiquing Penny the whole time because that's not only soothing but educational.
For you or for her?
I'm glad you've learned the art of pennyisms.
So there you go. Looks like there's.
Do you want me to try that, Penny? Your hands seem to still be a little shaky. Or I will tell you that there apparently is some arcane science that has been employed in this case. Unfortunately, I do not have the means to dispel that kind of thing. But
we can try again if you think your hands are more steady.
They very well might be.
Okay. Go right ahead.
Are you going to help me? I thought I was very helpful, but you still didn't quite get there.
Yeah, I'll assist you. Don't worry. We'll see what those little nubs can do.
I will try to, for the sake of my sanity, try to pick the lock.
20.
Right? I'm gonna roll it, and I'm also going to, by the way, add a hero point. I don't even care what I roll it. I'm adding a hero point. So
You can't pick it either.
Idris is watching all this
That would be
performance
great.
anxiety go down.
So the two of you, yeah, they're. I mean, they both put some really good effort into it, and it was pretty close to what you did, Penny. But just when the tumblers should have gone, it's almost like they remixed. So there's definitely something funky going on with the lock.
So option number 3 is catapult opens the door.
We could also try, it looks like there's a door that connects from the outside. Maybe that lock isn't so sturdy.
That is
Or it might
true.
not even be locked at all. We could probably
That-
check that.
Would make me feel stupid. Let's go check that.
Okay.
Please move yourselves. The double doors out here have been opened. So, looks like they were sort of battered until the pythons were skidded forward. You can see dig marks on the floor.
Do the drag marks come through there?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna look through there.
While they're fucking around with this lock and I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, I'm going to ritually cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
Just because.
Because you
never
can.
know, might come in handy.
All right. Same thing's going on here. All right. When you look out in there for Salon, or when you look out in there, man, I got everybody's name wrong today, Idris. And you have the Uncertain Servant going. Genebank. Door's in front of you. Are you going to investigate it?
I am.
Please do so. Penny, are you assisting?
I am. Please tell me it's unlocked.
Very similar setup as the other door. It's just this one has also been spiked, and you can see it as you walk up.
Oh, so not only does this one have the arcane lock that we also had a problem with, but this also has a spike. So this is worse. So we weren't incredibly stupid. But hey, look, there's another door across the hall, and we could just avoid this whole section.
You want me to try this one too, real quick? Let's see.
Sure.
Assistance?
Let's do the other two.
Yeah. So I'll investigate the other two doors and see what's locked and what isn't.
Why don't you try and assist me real quick with this door to open it?
All right, so Penny's going to
just
try
see
and
if I
pick
can-
the lock.
All right.
Okay.
Let me just
Yeah,
see if I
so
can
I'll-
unlock it.
Yeah, I'll assist.
Awful close, Penny. Do you want to use a hero point?
Oh god,
Do it.
Tad,
do it.
you're like a hero point.
Get rid of those shaky.
Oh.
I thought
Click.
you can't roll once.
Oh.
Oh.
That was the number.
Oh,
24 to a 25. Congratulations.
nice.
Click, click. So you've got it open. It's still spiked, and there's still a bar across it.
Yeah, this one you gotta slide your fingers in real delicately and gentle like, and then just
Idris is over there like, oh yeah. While he's looking in the other room.
we can come back and check out what's inside later, but at least we know it's unlocked now.
That seems counterintuitive. Why would we unlock the door and then not open it?
When you unlock the door, a mouth manifests on the door and starts to say, "Alert! Alert! 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 Alert!" yelling top of its lungs.
Oh, how? Do we see how to turn this off? Is there like?
We can make Arcana checks if we have
Yeah, I
training
was
in
gonna
it.
ask.
Delbert, you may make Arcana check also.
See what happens when you're over there twiddling your thumbs with your unseen servant, not educating these people on magic.
Yeah, let me. Window creep.
Oh, you're both like, that's a magic mouse spell. No doubt about it. That was set for a specific trigger, and the trigger was the lock being picked, apparently. And it's saying, alert, 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 alert. And you can look up magic mouth if you want to.
Jennifer didn't see that trap.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let me
With the
think about.
investigation?
Let me think about that.
Her eyes are shaky.
Let me think about that. That's fair.
Twitchy.
There you go.
What's alert?
Yeah, it's unless you use like a detect magic on it, you would not pick it up.
All right, and I didn't. So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to take my warhammer to the face of the mouth, because maybe if I disrupt the door.
What did the Arcana tell you?
Yeah. What did my Arcana check tell me?
It's going to go for about a minute and shut down.
Okay.
Arcane
Actually,
science for the win.
arcane science for the win. Yeah. So in that case, so this will last for approximately another 53 seconds, and then we will it will shut up.
Then why don't we close both doors and make sure nothing's coming in, the big double doors.
That would be a handy one for us to have for maybe securing our area.
Well, we have rats that do that now.
Well, that's true, but you can never really be too prepared, can you?
Now you're talking like a real wizard.
All right. It goes for about a minute and stops. And you guys are right there hanging out in the hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Petty, give me a perception check.
Sure.
There's a bunch of shit moving on the other side of this doorway. There's something's pushing on the doorway and scratching on it.
There's something trying to get through this door. The bar and the python seems to be holding though.
Oh, I didn't python
yes.
those doors.
No,
There were
I think
pythons.
he's
Oh, there were. Oh, okay.
on this. You're talking about this door.
Nope,
Here.
I'm talking about, the one with the 5-foot square. Oh, yeah. Door's
Oh.
going to come down.
I will start backing up. Somebody
Oh,
get.
this door is coming down. I got
Yeah.
you. I'm
Yeah,
moving up.
that door's coming down. There's something coming through.
You start to hear the rhythmic sound of an axe.
Okay.
Bump, 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 bump.
Well, that's comforting.
All right.
If it's any consolation, we freed you.
Idris, you see the wood start to chop, 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 and you see Idris, go ahead and make a knowledge religion check through the door, please. You can see something on the other side of it now.
Oh yeah, knowledge religion. That's an amazing suspenseful roll.
Oh my God. There's whites back in there, and from the smell of it, there might be a ghast. And I think I think this is an outstanding time to pause for next week.
There's a gasp back there.
And you look through the crack, and you see an eye press up against it. All right, and it's.
Why did you guys break the Ghostbuster vault? Why did you turn it off?
And let's talk about what our characters learned about themselves this session, and what they'd like to, consider for their next session. And we will start with Idris.
I got this. I'm gonna have to decide: do I want to go Warlock or Paladin with the level that I haven't taken yet that we're gonna get? Probably gonna be a Paladin because this sounds like some pretty nasty stuff we're dealing with down here. And he also finds it very hilarious though that they did crack this door open because he was the one that was like, "Why don't we go through these doors instead of the other doors?" So internally, he thinks it's kind of funny. Externally, he's like, "Man, this friggin' sucks." But he's also curious why they're all jammed up in here for some reason. So figuring that out is going to be fun for him with his new found religion that he's got.
Oh, that's interesting. So this is like, as a paladin of Hirsch, this is the first time he's really encountered undead, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's like, oh man, these are some pretty powerful dudes. Let's go. Let's roll some dice.
That makes sense to me. So, Delbert, where are you at right now?
I'm thinking that this is going to be interesting. First time facing undead. We don't have a cleric. I guess we have a paladin.
I'm a rent-a-cop. I just alert you of the undead. I don't really fight.
Right? We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Not what I would like to be dealing with, but we'll deal with it.
Very cool. I see where you're at. So you're basically, Delbert's like, undead. We don't have a priest of Odir. Fireball, flaming.
Yes,
yeah.
Something in the flamey category is probably going to be good application here, but
Something in the Forcey version.
Yeah. So Penny.
Penny was probably like, this door was locked and barred and python from the outside, so there has to be something good in there.
Oh yeah, so Penny's logic was they locked up their good shit. I gotta get in there. That right?
I gotta get. Apparently, their good shit to them was a bunch of undead. Penny just doesn't understand these people that made this dungeon. That's what's Penny's coming down to right now. But maybe the undead got some good shit on them. And that's why they were locked away. Maybe there's some nice rings or jewels or something. Did the undead look blinged out as they were coming through the door? Because that could potentially
They were nobles. That's what it was.
So all you're seeing right now is a howl. Howl, the look of an eye. You've heard a howl. You've seen an eye press up against the slot, strike again with an axe, and the smell of probably a ghast from what Idris told you.
Did it look like a gold-coated axe? I know it's soft metal, but I'm just saying maybe that's all this money that they're trying to hide from Penny. That's the only thing she can think of.
It didn't appear to be gold plated.
Okay, all right. Well,
They're
Penny's,
hiding experience in that.
yeah, Penny's at a loss then. I mean, why else would you lock someplace up this tight?
So, Penny, outstanding. Jedabink, would you like to share your thoughts?
Well, first of all, clearly, arcane science always works in Jedabink's favor, and it was just protecting her from opening the door to clearly something that has been locked away. But now what Jedabink is wondering is, clearly evil things were locked away in generally a dungeon that is evil. So there must be something good down here that did good things at some point. So the question is, who did that at such a level as to, do an arcane lock? And clearly that person must have had more experience than Jedabink or Delbert. So there should be research somewhere. So there should be more books, and there's all kinds of things to find. So she's partially excited about, this means that there are more smarter people around, and also, just mildly upset about the fact that she's now going to have to re-kill something that at one point was dead.
I mean, these people reanimated bodies, and you're reanimating or animating metal. So that could be, you could learn something from there too. Maybe mechanical things.
Flesh is inefficient.
So, well, everybody, we will be playing again next week, same bat time, same bat channel. And also tomorrow between 3 and 6 at For Solano's chamber, that channel, that Stalbert's channel, we'll be playing Star Wars. And we're using the Fantasy Flight rule set. And I am playing Ajawa. And Kathrain out in the stream is also playing a really interesting and fun Jedi. So if you'll let us stop in and stick your head in there, I encourage you to do so. If you are a member of Amazon Prime, I don't know if you realized it, but as a member of Amazon Prime, you get a free monthly subscription to any channel. And I would consider our channel an outstanding place to use that if you were so inclined. All that being said, hey, DeBurrow, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed our stream. Stick your head back in anytime. And thank you so much for following us today also. And let's see, Delbert, have we researched someone to raid?
We have. So I'm not sure exactly what they're getting ready to do. It looks like it's D&D. Bihexual Storm.
Let's go give those folks some love.
All right. They haven't started yet, but they are starting soon, it looks like. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Uther once and always. We'll see you next week. And we're raiding! Here we go.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
So we're not supposed to open every door of the dungeon. I mean, no, that's not possible.
No, we have to open every door.
We
How
have
are
to open
gonna
every
get
door of the
the
dungeon.
100% completion.
That's our
if we
job.
don't
Right?
open every door.
I mean, I still lay awake at night wondering what's behind